Hey guys, Brony Base Analysis here with another reaction video. 2 videos in 2 days. What am I up to? Well, the second video is gonna be about the friendship games. I will be reacting to that right now. But first, let's talk about the movie and how it was built up. Honestly, it wasn't as built up like unlike Rainbow Rocks, where it was like really hyped up from like I think the beginning of like 2014 around there, where they first showed that Rainbow Rocks trailer. But friendship games like only started to take notice only like in July, I think, when they first announced it. So that was pretty much like 2 months of like preparation. So there's that. But then with Rainbow Rocks, it was a longer hype season, and you had no idea how hype it was to see Rainbow Rocks. I mean, so okay, well, I'll tell you the story. So when I first saw Rainbow Rocks, I was really hyped up, and on the day when it was released in the theaters, me and the Baka guy who creates all my art and stuff, and brought his friend over to see Rainbow Rocks at our nearest movie theater, and along the way we ran up with a couple of Bronies and Pegasisters. I mean, of course, why wouldn't they? But there wasn't that much of us because, you know, I live in Hawaii. I mean, there isn't that much people over here, at least on my side of the island. Well, anyways, back to the friendship games. This is not Rainbow Rocks, duh. But anyways, so yeah, friendship games. It was actually aired on Discovery Family, and which is kind of a big surprise. I mean, Equestria Girls and Rainbow Rocks were all aired in the movies, and then later had DVD release. Friendship Games was like only on TV. and we'll have its DVD release pretty soon too. I mean, October 13th. That's pretty fast. But anyways, yeah, there wasn't that, like I said, there wasn't that much like hype built up to friendship games. So maybe that's why they put it on TV instead of in the movie theaters. Well, anyways, so let's continue the Equestria Girls arc with friendship games. And who knows, we might get another Equestria Girls movie. But you never know. Okay, let's get this up and running. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, cut the Sunset Shimmer running. Oh, I think they're showing parts of the sneak peek earlier that I reacted to in a couple months ago.
Did something come through the portal? Is equestrian magic on the loose?
No, she just needed a new guitar string. Just calm your down. You know, that joke still always cracks me up. Because, you know, I like cake too.
Well, Sunset, I was just telling Rainbow Dash here that a broken guitar string doesn't really qualify as an emergency.
It totally does. Really, Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, honestly, like I said earlier, Rainbow, you should have carried extra guitar strings.
For the night at the shelter. Now we'll have to start stories all over again.
Why would you send all of us an emergency text for a guitar string? Well, I was going to pony up and show our fans some
Pony up. You know, that brings me to this question: how does magic work? How do they express their magic?
Here, but
It seems like I'll probably get onto that later.
Music rooms are locked. No problem. The acoustics in the hallway are perfect for power chords. Come on, let's go.
You coming, Sunset?
I'll catch up.
Shouldn't the school be closed anyways? Well, she still has her book, of course.
Dear Princess Twilight.
I wonder if Twilight's actually responding to those messages, honestly.
It's been pretty quiet here at CHS since the Battle of the Bands. We still pony up when we play music, which Rainbow Dash just loves to show off.
Well, Rainbow Dash is a show off.
I would love to know what you think about it when you get a sec. Your friend, Sensation.
And then here comes the human Twilight. Sorry if I'm spoiling anything for you guys. I'll keep all the spoilers down to a minimum.
Hey!
Spotted.
What are you doing? Wait! Stop!
Who was that?
And Twilight runs back, or buses along back. I don't know. So this is the school that Twilight goes to, apparently. Very flashy, full of crystals. One. What's this? Oh, okay, they're showing the they're doing the opening. Let's see how the opening is. I really like the Rainbow Rocks opening though. It was really cool. But I mostly like it because of the song. Let's see if they please me with this song too. I like how there's like that snake of magic. That line of magic. The friendship games. I'm liking that guitar riff though. And then here's the antagonist, I guess, or the enemy, or the rival school. And I like this song. It's pretty cool. Oh, Josh Haber. Megan McCarthy didn't write this. Interesting enough. Well, let's see how Josh Haber takes this movie. Starring, of course, yours truly, Tara Strong. And Best Humane Pony. I'm liking this beat. It's pretty cool. Hey, Spike. Oh, Spike is coming back? How does Spike... Isn't, like, the normal Spike doesn't talk? Well, let's see how they pull this one off. Let's go. The friendship games is coming soon. Let me see Twilight working on something. What is she working on? Oh, she's working on her inventions. Twilight, you mad genius. I wonder how Twilight gets her... knows how, like... I wonder how she does that, you know?
She was definitely doing something to the statue.
Like...
Or was going to.
Do you think she came through the portal from Equestria?
No, I'm pretty sure I would have noticed that. I think she was from over here.
Well, that's a relief. The last thing we need is another magical so-and-so bent on world domination coming over from Equestria.
Agreed. I have no interest in another fight against the powers of evil magic. The wear and tear on my wardrobe is just too much to keep
Of
up.
course you would say that.
Still, a mysterious figure snooping around the portal? Don't you want to know what she was up to?
I don't even want to guess.
Well, you don't have to, because I've totally figured out who it was. Ooh, a nighttime statue cleaner?
Nighttime.
Portal maintenance manager? A gardener?
I still don't understand how Pinky gets like a book about magic in a world that doesn't revolve around magic.
Crystal Prep.
Crystal Prep.
With the friendship game starting tomorrow, they'd totally try to prank us by defacing the Wonder Gold statue.
Why would anyone take a bus all the way from the city for that?
Because the Crystal Prep Shadow Bolts are our biggest rivals.
Because that's just what the students at Crystal Prep would do. Because even though they beat us in everything, soccer, tennis, golf, they still have to gloat.
Couldn't that count like as like vandalism?
Really? me too.
Well, it's not like we'll be fighting the powers of evil magic.
No, we'll be fighting against a school full of meanies. Not everything has to be magical to be important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I know it's a big deal.
Oh, that's putting it mildly, darling. They're still revamping the playing field in preparation.
I just don't understand why there's this big rivalry. Aren't the friendship games supposed to be about our
Hence
schools
why
getting
friendship
along?
games is
Well, it's kinda
very
hard to get along with
ironic.
someone who beats you at everything.
I like the irony.
This time, things are gonna be different.
What do you mean?
Oh, you'll find out.
And we cut to the assembly.
Tomorrow, Canterlot High School will be hosting our fellow students from Crystal Prep Academy as we join together in the spirit of
I just like the
sportsmanship and fidelity.
I just like the atmosphere.
Games.
I just love the atmosphere.
Games only happen every 4 years. I'm sure you're all curious what goes on.
You mean other than us losing?
And that is exactly why I've asked Rainbow Dash to come up and give you all a
Oh.
little context.
No, you can just say pep. You can say pep talk, Celestia.
I know a lot of you might think there's no way we can beat a fancy school like Crystal Prep at anything. Unless it's a losing to Crystal Prep competition, because we're really good at that. And I know
That joke is still
never
good.
won the friendship games even once.
Oh dear, I hope the speech isn't meant to be motivational.
Crystal Prep students are super athletic, super smart, and super motivated. But
And we
there's
cut
something
to
they aren't.
the first song of the
Wonderful.
show.
Taught magic more than once.
And of course you bring out the marching band.
There's other schools, but none can make those claims. Together we are Canterlot. Come and cheer our name. This will be our year to win these games.
I like that gold flute though.
Always be wonderful forever.
Gold plated.
Time has finally arrived.
Gold plated instruments.
'Cause we
I wish I owned one.
believe in the magic of friendship.
And vinyl.
Know at the end of the day, it is we who
Turn up the bass. Rainbows.
We're not the school we were before. Yeah, we're different now. We overcame the obstacles we faced.
The sirens and sunset.
Canterlot united. We'll never bow. So get ready to see us in first place.
I would honestly like a pep rally like this, especially especially at my homecoming assembly.
We believe in the magic of friendship. And you know, at the end of the day, it is
We who survive of that day. It is we who survive. This is a good tune to listen to when you feel like you need some school pride in you, when you need like your school pride to be restored, or like to be to be boosted. And of course, Rainbow transforms. I still don't get it why Rainbow still transforms on her own, or any of the main six on how they can transform on their own.
That was amazing. Even I feel like we can win.
my school pride is at an all-time high.
Is anybody else wondering how Dash ponied up without playing her guitar?
I know, right? It's probably because I'm so awesome.
Of course.
I mean, you are awesome. But
Of
there's
course
something
you would say
wrong
that,
with right?
Rainbow.
It just seems so random.
Well, it would be nice if you girls could get a handle on it. We'd like to keep magic as far away from the friendship games as possible. We don't want to be accused of cheating.
Cheaters never win.
Magic to defeat those hoity-toity crystals.
Hoity-toity. I like how she says hoity-toity because, you know,
Games are serious
hoity-toity is an
business. We
actual
don't want any
character.
surprises, especially the kind that could cause us to forfeit. Sensei
Forfeit the
Shimmer,
game.
You came here from a world of magic. Perhaps you can get to the bottom of our magical development.
I'll do my best.
Well, she kind of tried in that one rainbow,
You're gonna be pie
in that Rainbow Rocks. What? In that one friendship game shorts.
See what they're doing to the field. You'd think they'd at least tell competitors what they're competing in.
It could be anything.
Anything? How will I ever pick the right outfit?
I really
Of
wanna
course, that's the least of your concerns, Rarity.
focus on figuring out why Rainbow Dash ponied up. See you later.
Seems like she's got everything under control. Nothing to worry about.
Was she looking at a book upside down?
Hey, Twilight. Haven't heard back from you yet. I guess you must be pretty busy with your role as princess. But I could really use your advice right now. You see, I've been given the job of keeping magic under control here at CHS, even though I still haven't quite wrapped my head around it. And now, after seeing Rainbow Dash pony up the way she did, it makes me think her magic might be changing. Everyone is looking to me to figure things out, and I really don't want to let them down. But I'm not sure I have
You're
enough
pretty much being
experience
put in the
with
same
magic to
boat
solve
as
this.
Twilight as she was in Rainbow Rocks. Cut to Crystal Prep. Very crystally. Crystal. And here's Twilight.
Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me.
Spike. I wonder how Twilight actually obtained those pictures. Oh, poor Spike.
Spike! There you are. Okay. Last night's field test confirmed it, Spike. With this device, I can track and contain the bizarre energy coming from Canterlot High. I know you didn't like me going over there, but I just couldn't wait. And soon, I'll have all the time I need. All of Crystal Prep is gonna be there for the friendship games. I just hope all that rivalry nonsense doesn't get in the way of my research. If I can collect enough data on these EM frequencies, I should be able to extrapolate the waveforms to determine their origin. That would practically guarantee my entrance into the Everton Independent Study Program. Whoa!
Ooh, Cadence. Whoa.
Twilight, you know the rules against pets.
Well, Spike isn't a pet, Dean Cadence. He's the focus of my research project. Human-canine cohabitation, effects and implications.
If you say so. But Principal Cinch is highly allergic, so I suggest you put on a clean shirt.
Why?
Because she wants to see you.
Ooh, maybe she has news about my application to Everton.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that. Are you sure that's what you really want?
Why wouldn't it be? A program that allows me to focus all my attention on my own advanced math and science projects? What a dream come true!
So apparently this Twilight is
With other
like
students.
You'll be doing
like
everything on your own.
moon. It's like
That is
Moon
why it's
Dancer
called an independent
in the human
study
world.
program.
I just don't want you to miss out on anything, that's all. Being around other people isn't a bad thing. Sometimes it's how you learn the most about yourself.
I guess.
Meet you in Principal Cinch's office in a few minutes.
So this is pretty much Twilight from
What she's
season
so worried
1.
about. Everton is exactly what I need right now. Not like I have
So
anything left to
Twilight,
Crystal
no
Prep.
friends, study all day, every day.
I've walked through all these halls before.
Second song of the movie.
I've been in and out of every door. Whoa.
If Equestria Girls had like one thing to work on, is probably their their song spacing. But don't get me wrong, I like the songs. Just I wish they spaced out the songs a little bit more.
That means it's time for me to go. I know there's more that's out there, and I just haven't found it yet. I know there's more that's out there, another me I haven't met.
I like how Twilight just bumps into people. What they're... No, it's just probably the school, Twilight. I like the song. I really like this song. I mean, why wouldn't I? I like most of the songs from this show. Like, it's really good. Like, they're really good. Daniel Ingram knows how to write good songs for this show. You'll find. Of course you would want more Twilight.
Shining armor?
Whoa.
Why is my brother here?
As an alumni, Principal
So-
Finch thought he could provide some unique perspective.
So, I guess
Perspective on what?
Shining Armor and Cadence aren't together yet.
You competed in games,
Yet.
did you not, Shining Armor?
I did.
And you
Nice cameo, though.
all who won.
Crystal Prep did. We always win.
Very brash.
Always win.
Why did you ask to see me?
Twilight, I'll be honest. It doesn't matter whether or not Crystal Prep wins or loses. The important thing is that we are expected to win because Crystal Prep has a reputation. And it is that reputation, my reputation, that is responsible for everything we have here. For everything you've done.
Jeez. What kind of principal are you?
A lot, haven't you?
I don't know. I guess.
No wonder the school's... no wonder Crystal Prep is like full of a bunch of jerks.
What I can't understand is why my best student wouldn't want to compete.
In the friendship games?
Look, Twilight, I know it's not really your thing, but representing the school is kind of a big deal. Plus, they could really use your help.
It seems Canterlot High is undergoing something of a renaissance. Test scores are up, grades, even athletics are on the rise.
Ooh.
You see, they are developing somewhat of a reputation. This cannot happen.
Jeez.
Principal Cinch, I can't possibly participate in the games. My work here is very...
Ah, yes. Your work. Cadence, could you and Shining Armor find my contact sheet for the Everton Independent Study Program?
Of course.
Oh.
I understand you've applied. You see, one of the advantages of having a reputation is a certain amount of influence in such things. So, let me offer you a deal. In return for contributing your agile mind to these games, I will use my influence to guarantee your application is approved.
Is...
Though I suppose I could also have it denied.
Isn't that blackmailing?
What do you think I should
Whoa,
do?
that's kind of mean. A principal blackmailing a student?
Come on, Spike. I was always gonna go to Canterlot High for the friendship games. The only difference now is that I have to compete.
Oh.
Besides, it's not like Principal Cinch gave me much of a choice. I know, Spike. I don't like it either. I probably won't be able to collect anywhere near as much data as I thought. Maybe I can still get some. Spike. I wouldn't leave without you. Just remember to be quiet. And try not to shed.
Try not to shed. That'll be nasty. Especially when you have to take out your clothes and you find out that dog hair is all over your shirt.
Dean Cadence, I'm not really sure where to go.
1 second, Twilight.
Dean Cadence.
End of the line?
Ooh.
What did you say?
Just that someone as smart as you should definitely go first.
I didn't mean to. I was just asking.
This is the right bus, Twilight. Go ahead.
But I didn't mean to cut in front.
Well, it's too late now.
Jeez. Such.
Are we gonna win?
I don't know.
Wrong answer. Try again. Are we gonna win?
You know, at first I always thought that was lightning dust.
It's just, I mean, I heard that.
I wish they had lightning dust in this show.
And I mean, it's
In
not
this
better than
in this
ours,
movie, I
of
should say.
course. But we can't let them do it, you know? Win? I mean, right?
Nice monologue.
You're gonna have to take a seat.
Jeez.
Hi, Sugarcoat.
That was a really bad speech. You should consider not speaking in public.
Oh. Well, it would not. You have to be honest.
Well, Spike, at least I've got you with me.
Dude, you have gotta hear this. I hope the friendship games have a music competition because we would totally rock it.
We're supposed to keep magic out of the friendship games.
Yeah, Rainbow. you gotta be 20% less cool, you know.
Whatever you want.
like at that one time where you guys failed to play, when you guys like failed miserably
And while Sunset works on keeping the magic
in
out
Rainbow
of the
Rocks.
games, I've been working on what to put in.
Rarity, what did you go and do?
Whoa,
I had a little time on my hands, and since we don't know what
it's a lot of clothes, don't you think?
I made a few options for uniforms. You really didn't have to do that. I know.
No, you really didn't have to.
I know.
Oh, Rarity.
Vice Principal Luna can help your students get settled if you'd like me to show you around, Principal Cinch. There have been quite a few changes since your last visit.
Oh, yes, Principal Celestia. I'm sure that would be fascinating.
In a sarcastic kind of
Oh,
way.
it's always such a pleasure to see you, Dean Cadence. Even if it means another defeat.
Thank you, Vice Principal Luna. But I hear it's not going to be so easy this time.
Cadence looks weird. She doesn't remind me of the pink. She doesn't remind me of the pink plushy alicorn princess from the Crystal Empire. Well, then again, she is from Crystal Prep.
Sorry.
Crystals.
Go ahead.
You are such a sweetie.
I am watching you.
So bipolar. Jeez, I don't.
You are kind of being a doormat right now.
Very subtle. If I.
Hi, Twilight.
I guess they still remember.
Hey, Twilight.
They still remember her. Her.
Hi, Twilight.
They still.
You looking good. Hi. Hey, what's happening?
Really nice to see you.
Twilight, how you doing? Twilight, yo.
Hi. Hello. Good.
Of course she would bump into Flash Sentry.
I almost didn't recognize you.
My glasses, I can't see without my glasses.
Like since forever.
Oh, so how long are you here for?
Just for the friendship games.
Right, of course. We'll totally win with you here.
I gotta go.
Apparently this.
Okay. Bye.
Apparently this. Yay, Durfee. So I guess this Twilight's not interested in Flash, which is always a good thing. Nah.
You're gonna exhaust yourself before the games even start.
Oh, don't be silly, darling.
Is that her beatboxing?
What I live for, and spending time on my friends fills me with energy.
Okay, a random.
And magic too, I guess.
Random pony magic. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's draining the magic.
Actually, Applejack, now that you mention it, I suppose I could use a tiny break.
I told you.
Twilight?
Yes?
Well, I'll be. You should have told us you were coming.
Darling, those glasses. What are you wearing? So severe.
Severe.
My uniform? Your uniform for what? For Crystal Prep. But why does everyone at the school know who I am?
Did you just say Crystal Prep?
Spike! You know my dog's name too?
And our music program has especially taken off. Twilight?
Getting ridiculous.
I must apologize for the curiosity of my prize student.
Your
student?
The smart ones are always curious. I'll return her to check in with the rest of her classmates.
I didn't know Twilight had a twin sister.
She doesn't. That Twilight is obviously the Twilight from this world, since it couldn't possibly be the Twilight from the Pony World, since the Twilight from the Pony World doesn't know Crystal Prep or glasses.
Never mind.
I can't believe our world's Twilight goes to Crystal Prep. You're saying that Twilight's gonna play against us? She'd never do that.
that.
Or Twilight wouldn't.
Our Twilight is a princess in Equestria and an expert in friendship magic. And if she was here, we'd have already figured out why magic is randomly popping up during pep rallies and costume changes.
Random outburst or rant session there, Sunset.
Sorry. I'm just frustrated that I haven't heard back from her.
She's a princess in Equestria. Probably got problems of her own to deal
Yes,
with.
problems of being bored
Drop everything and
from
hop through the
according to
portal
last
next.
episode.
Especially when it's to deal with something as minor as a few random pony ups.
But they aren't
I wonder
minor.
what.
Magic came into this world
I wonder what,
and placed Twilight's crown. It's taken a lot for me to earn everyone's trust. If we have to forfeit the games because I can't think of a way to keep it under control.
Oh, Sunset, I'm sure you'll be able to figure things out.
You're the one who helped us understand what was going on with the sirens, remember?
I guess. But Twilight was the one who really figured out what we needed to defeat them.
But don't you remember, darling? What we needed to defeat them was you.
Of course, because we always needed that second of that last
Come on, guys. Let's see if we can find
last
some
ring,
info about the event.
that last color of the rainbow.
You coming, Sunset?
I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Still no reply.
Well, she's probably busy being bored.
Maybe there's another way I could reach her.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
What did you do?
Twilight, you have to check in with the others.
Oh. The portal's...
Portal. Where's the portal?
The portal got sucked up. Holy crap. Oh, I really liked it. Like half of... Oh my god.
The portal's gone.
I mean, it's gone. It's closed. It's not there anymore.
How'd that happen?
I don't know, but it has something to do with that Twilight.
What in tarnation is she up to?
I just wonder if Twilight actually just knows where she's going.
Leave this to me. Twilight, what have you been up to?
Me? Oh, I was just who wants to know? We do?
All right, everyone. Let's not get too competitive before the games even start.
The games aren't really competitive since we've never lost.
That's not a very nice thing to say. Sorry, dearie, but these games aren't about being nice. Well, you might use a little tact. Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie.
Oh, hi. I'm Twilight.
I know. You look just like my friend. Her name is Twilight, too.
That's weird.
What's that?
It's sort of a spectrometer. I built it to track EM frequencies, but it can also contain anomalies. It measures things.
Like the party?
Yeah, though it doesn't look like much of a party to me.
I know. Something is definitely missing. Come on! Yeah!
Hello, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to greet all of our visitors from Crystal Prep Academy and welcome them to CHS.
What in the world is in these? Party cannons, of course!
Human Pinky has a party cannon. That's awesome. Yeah, Derpy.
To represent the excellence, sportsmanship, and friendship the games stand for.
CDs. Yeah, Pinky knows how to bring a party together.
Are you sure this is a good idea? Absolutely.
Nothing. It doesn't look like her old party cannon though. What? Looks like an upgraded version. So apparently Twilight's device just picks up, like, takes all the magic. That's kind of awesome, I guess. I don't know how she did that though. Whoa. Is that Ponyville? Holy crap. Or is that, it looks like the looks like that dream place where from where Apple Bloom had her dream.
I'd like to thank Principal Celestia for her unconventional welcome. It's been 4 years since the last Friendship Games, but it feels as though nothing has changed. Canterlot High continues to pick its competitors in a popularity contest, and Crystal Prep continues to field its top 12 students. It is a comfort to know that even after so many years of losses, your school remains committed to
You're very subtle.
however misguided they may be. I wish you all the best of luck, regardless of the inevitable outcome.
She's really subtle. Damn.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Pinky. I thought your party editions were really swell.
they definitely broke the ice.
Yes, if only that Principal Cinch hadn't frozen it again.
Yeah, she's awful.
Wow, Pinky, what happened to you?
I don't know. Everyone started having fun after Twilight and I fired the party cannons and I ponied up.
Of course you did.
But then the magic just drained right out of me.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean, drained out of you?
Hey, where is that other Twilight?
Oh, she's right. Well, she was right here.
It sucks though.
Good morning, students. I'm sure you're all thrilled to start the first day of the Friendship Games. Our competitors...
Hey, look at that. It's I always Cranky Doodle Donkey. That's cool. So he is an actual teacher.
Chemistry, home ec, and everything in between. But remember, only the 6 students from each team with the most points will move on to event number 2.
Oh.
Good luck.
Song number 2. Oh, 3. I'm bad with numbers. Shush. Derpy. Pinky. Yo! What the hell, Pinky? Jeez, I guess the Crystal Prep principal just wants to be winners. I expected the nerd to build a better tree house. Jeez. Jeez, such intense competition. I think Crystal Prep is just more of a all-win school, and then like Camelot High is just more of like a pep, like more about their school pride. Like whoa, is that trigonometry? I can do trigonometry. It says I am in trigonometry. I don't know if I can do that though. It depends what the problem is about.
Incorrect.
Oh, what? Nice photo finish.
The winner of the Friendship Games first event is Twilight Sparkle and Crystal Prep.
Nice.
That was awesome! Truly amazing!
But we didn't win.
That was as close to winning as Canterlot's ever been.
After a careful tally of the points, we'd like to present the students moving on to the Friendship Games' second event.
Jeez. See, like, Canterlot has more about the
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Okay then.
Flash got swatted away. It's okay, Flash. I thought there'd be nothing new for him.
Do you want to give her a treat?
Guess I'm not the only one to smuggle her pet into school.
Not just one.
I forgot Fluttershy had multiple pets.
Spike. It really is uncanny. Does he talk?
Does he talk?
Not that I know of.
Congratulations on winning, by the way. Though it didn't seem like anyone on your team was very excited about it.
No one at my school gets excited about anything they didn't do themselves.
Because all they care about is winning.
That sounds awful. Here, hold this.
Angel Bunny? I wonder if they actually do name her.
Bunny always makes me feel better.
Well, that's ridiculous. But, oh, it actually kind of works. I'm on the other team and you just lost. Why are you being so nice to me?
You look like you needed it.
And of course, that represents kindness. So I guess they transform whenever they show whatever element they are. But it still doesn't explain the music though. Oh. Oh.
Spike, are you okay?
I think so. Twilight, wait!
So I guess that's how Spike talks.
Twilight, come on! Wait for me! Why did you run away like that?
Oh, I don't know. maybe it has something to do with the glowing girl, or the hole in space, or my talking dog.
Yeah, weird, right?
Are you okay? How do you feel? What happened? Where did you go?
Hey, one question at a time. This is pretty new to me, too. All I know is I chased that pointy rabbit through the glowy thing, and then it was somewhere else. Next thing I knew, I was back in that nice girl's arms, and I could talk. I don't really understand why I couldn't before. I mean, it's so easy.
Quick, hide in here.
Who are you talking to?
Myself. It's a nervous habit. Were you looking for me?
Indeed I was.
Why else would she call your name?
Students moving on to the next event are the same nice girls who were so interested in you, don't you think?
Nice.
I'm not sure.
Perhaps you should get to know them after all.
But I thought you didn't want me to.
Let's just say I'm covering my bases. Who knows? Perhaps they will reveal to you the secret to Canterlot High's newfound success.
I don't know. Spying feels kind of wrong.
Well, it's your decision, Twilight. It's not as if your application hangs in the balance.
Well, geez. Spying is wrong.
Yes, it does.
The hell's wrong with you?
Man, she's awful. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, Spike. I don't know.
All I did was hand Twilight a bunny. Then I ponied up.
I just don't get it. Rarity's magic came out when she made us outfits. Pinky's
Generosity,
when she fixed the party, and now Fluttershy.
laughter,
And then
and
Twilight's
kindness.
pendant thingy just pulled the magic right out of me. I couldn't even stand up.
Oh.
Me at the party. Or me right before we met Twilight.
So she's stealing magic?
I don't know. She doesn't seem like the magic stealing type.
Yeah, but she had something to do with closing the portal. If her pendant can pull in magic, maybe
I don't know
it's
how-
the portal too.
I don't know how we can do that, although,
And the
like,
party or person
I still don't.
princess who
Oh,
can
we'll
help
probably
you
look
do
into
this
that
well
later.
is completely unreachable now.
Which is too bad, because Twilight knows everything about magic, and portals, and magical portals, and portable magic!
Portable magic.
For now, let's just focus on beating the Shadow Bolts. And as long as this event puts me in a playing field, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
Oh, it puts you on a playing field, all right.
Oh, it's a big track or a big relay.
Am I the only one who thinks this is overkill?
I don't suppose you made motocross outfits.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Of course I did!
Rarity has an outfit for everything.
Indigo Zap and Sugarcoat will handle the motocross. Yes! Lemon Zest and Sunny Flare have requested the short track. Since archery is a standard requirement at our school, any of you should be able to do it. Twilight and Sour Sweet will start us off.
Well, that's just marvelous!
Sour sweet. Just no wonder.
Won the last
So bipolar.
I have every confidence that
She can be sweet and sour.
Here.
Very, very bipolar. Let's see, we got our photographer of the events.
Welcome everyone to the Friendship Games Tri-Cross Relay. In this event, our qualifying competitors will face off in archery, speed skating, and finally, motocross. So, if the competitors are ready, each competitor must hit a bullseye before their teammates can start the next leg of the relay.
Fluttershy is lagging behind. Splat. Yeah, a face full. Yeah, a face full of dirt. Jeez, you want to help her out? Nice shot. Ooh. Nice.
sure glad I don't go to Crystal Prep.
You said it.
If CPA can't hit another bullseye soon, they'll be out of this race.
You're really bad at this.
Subtle.
I can't take anymore. You have to stop aiming at the target.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Don't aim at the target. Thanks so much.
You have to stop aiming at where the target is and aim at where the target's gonna be.
It's called lead.
Definitely take advice from the person you're competing against.
Do you want to hit the bullseye or not? Then trust me. Take a deep breath and let the arrow go right now. Yeah, that's my girl. See? I was telling you the truth.
And of course, you sprout out. Uh-oh. That's not good.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Jeez. It's like that one time I just realized whenever they just act all dry, like in that one in like the first episode of, or like the first two part of season 5, they just act so dry, like they they act very dry, but it's not as jarring as it is, or like not as painful as it was for them right now. Magic spasms? Nice pinky. I can't believe they actually allow motocross as an event. So I can only assume that it's kind of like the like some type of Olympic relay. It's an intense. This is like the world's most intense relay. Oh.
Dash, you saved me.
I wasn't about to let my friend become plant food.
Loyalty, why not?
We can still win this.
Nice.
Attention students, please proceed to the gym.
Close it, Twilight. There we go. Random. Like all the magic.
Is everybody all right?
Better than all right. We won.
Yeah, we won, but somebody could have been seriously hurt. The magic is going haywire, and I have no idea how to fix it.
Excuse me. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I just wanted to learn about the strange energy coming from your school. I didn't know that it was magic or how it works.
That's okay. Neither do we.
No, not again! I'm sorry. It just started
I'm sorry.
on its own, but I'm not sure how.
What do you mean you don't
Whoa.
It also causes these corresponding rifts to appear. I don't know how that works either. Is there anything
It's creating.
you know? Like how to get our magic back? Or how to fix the portal to Equestria? Equestria?
You're supposed to be so smart, but did you ever think that you shouldn't be messing around with things you don't understand?
That's true.
But I wanna understand.
But you don't. And worst of all, you put the lives of my friends in danger.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Twilight! Wait!
Oh. At least Sunset realized her wrong.
You can't possibly call that a fair race.
Principal Cinch, we all saw what happened. You can't think CHS had some kind of advantage.
Can't I? Even without your trained attack plans, your students have wings.
Well, the race certainly had some extenuating circumstances.
Huh.
Perhaps we should end the games now and declare a tie.
A tie? Was this your strategy all along? To force us into accepting you as equals? I think
Jeez.
not. The games will continue and Crystal Prep will prevail despite your antics and whatever performance-enhancing red
You should be.
students are on.
Wow, you just can. You just call yourselves like higher than everyone. That's kind of.
Fault, Sunset.
It's kind of a new low for you.
I should know how to control the magic.
What kind of principal are you?
But I don't. I let everyone down.
It's not all
Now
about winning.
Principal Cinch thinks
Jeez.
we're cheating.
It doesn't matter what Principal Cinch thinks.
But it does. The students here at CHS don't just want to win, they want to beat Crystal Prep. It isn't going to count if the other side doesn't really think they lost. Crystal Prep is never going to believe we won fair and square if there's magic around. And that magic is only around because of me.
Well, you did first start it off. And you were the first one to go inside the portal.
Since the score is tied, the final event will determine the winner of the Friendship Games.
Somewhere on campus, a pennant from each school has been hidden. The first team to find their school's flag and bring it back wins.
And as soon as our team
It's pretty much a game of
will begin.
capture a flag, or no, not capture a flag, like hide and seek,
This is the last event.
or search, not hide and seek, search and destroy. Well, minus the destroy.
Said to Twilight.
Especially since she obviously didn't mean to do all the stuff she did. She's actually really nice.
Dang, nice Fluttershy.
Let's just get through this.
It's like the same time, like the same scene from Rainbow Rocks in the, in like the scene.
I know I'm asking you to beat a team that isn't playing fair, but Canterlot High must be made to understand that even with magic at their disposal, beating Crystal Prep is simply not an option.
What if they grow wings again?
A fair question, though I believe we can now fight fire with fire. I've seen what your device can do, Twilight. Containing magical energy is fine, but have you considered releasing it?
But I don't even understand how it works.
But you'd like to. And since our opponents have already used it to stay competitive, I see no reason why we shouldn't do the same. Unless, of course, you have no interest in Everton. Though honestly, I think there's more knowledge packed in that little device than any independent study program could offer. I realize that you've always been an outcast. It's not everyone at school.
Another song? Why not?
To find a student that's like you, I've had one or maybe two, but the good ones disappear before I blink.
Uh-oh.
Now I understand you have your reservations. It's hard to have a brain as large as yours.
I don't know if I should take that as a compliment. Or...
Well, I think I've made it plain what will happen if we have the losing score.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a sounds like a cult chant.
Magic, if we lose it will be tragic. More important is the knowledge we'll have lost. A chance like this won't come again. You'll regret not giving in. Isn't understanding magic worth the cost?
At the cost of possible. I guess the school is mostly about winning, not about not about like school togetherness or something, or friendship. Do you actually deserve to win by cheating? It's a crime. Jesus, are you guys only about winning? I wonder if anyone's actually hearing them sing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kamehameha! Uh-oh. What's going on here? Okay. She has the magic. Whoa. What's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this? No. She's... No way. She's being another Sunset Shimmer from Equestria Girls. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's another one.
I didn't understand magic before, but I do now.
But it's a more powerful version. Oh, holy. She's just creating time ripple, like dimension ripples. Holy crap. She's creating dimension ripples. Like what the? Oh my god. Hey. Well, you know, it was you tempted her. You pretty much forced her to do this.
You can't do this. Why not? There's a whole other world right there, and it's just filled with magic.
But you're destroying this world to get it.
So what? There's more magic there, and I want to understand it all.
By destroying everything. Oh, in her defense, she was like. Uh-oh. Get away from the ledges, you fools!
Hang on! I'll be a slave! We've got you!
Right now, like you can
Whoa.
have everything you want. I've been where you are. I've made the same mistake you're making. I put on
Yeah,
the
that's
ground,
true.
and just like you, I was overwhelmed by the magic it contained.
Huh.
I thought
This is just pretty much a reverse, but Sunset's giving the lesson.
unlike you, I can have everything I want.
Damn.
You can't. Even with all that magic and power, you'll still be alone. True magic comes from honesty, loyalty, laughter, generosity, kindness.
Their hair just races.
I understand you, Twilight, and I want to show you the most important magic of all.
It just creates like a smoke bomb. Holy crap. The damn sunset. Damn. So let's see how this goes. Okay, he closes up all the portals. What happens now? Holy shit. I never figured out Twilight would be this evil. Uh-oh. No, is this gonna be another oh, is this? Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap. Where are we?
Take my hand, Twilight. Let me show you there's another way. Just like someone once did for me.
Like the Equestria Girls, like the Equestrian Twilight. I really do like this, and I like this. I think this is a lot better compared to the Equestria Girls redemption part. This feels a lot more natural. Holy crap.
I am so sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
I know. And going by my own experiences, they'll forgive you.
So pretty much, this Twilight's gonna be the next, like. So pretty much, everything is back to normal.
Principal Celestia, on behalf of Crystal Prep, I demand that you forfeit the Friendship Games. Clearly, CHS has had an unfair advantage for quite some time, and it's certainly obvious that your students have been using magic for their own benefit.
Okay, you've been using magic for your own benefits too, you hypocrite.
At least they didn't manipulate Twilight into releasing all the stolen magic and turning into a power-crazed magical creature that tried to rip the world apart just to win a game.
Wow, that's a lot to take in when you say it all at once.
But you do that too, Pinky.
Nope. That's pretty much what happened.
Spike still talks?
Actually, we're all to blame. Mostly it was her.
Obviously, my students have been infected with your magic, but I plan on taking all of this up with the school board.
Good. I'm sure they would be very interested in hearing all about the magical students with wings.
Oh, and the portals to different dimensions.
And don't forget to tell them about the talking dog.
Because that would never ruin your reputation.
I wonder if she's actually gonna get fired. I would like for her to get fired. She just walks away.
Well, I know these friendship games haven't been what any of us expected, but given what we've all just been through, I think it's fair to declare us all winners.
Yes, of course you go for the compromise. All winners. So in other words, a tie.
I guess that was one way to finish up your time at Crystal Prep. Pretty sure Cinch will be fast-tracking your application after all of that.
I've been thinking about it, and I'm not so sure now is the time for me to apply to Everton.
Really?
I may know about a lot of things, but friendship isn't really one of them. And I'm definitely not going to learn more about it by being alone all the time.
So, you're staying at Crystal Prep?
Well, it seems the students here at CHS know an awful lot about the subject. I don't suppose...
You could transfer to this school instead.
Really?
You'd certainly be missed at Crystal Prep,
Oh.
but I think that's a great idea. I'll be sure to speak to Principal
So
Celestia
this
about
Twilight's
it.
gonna transfer over. That's cool. Shouldn't the portal be active right
No
now?
word from Princess Twilight?
Not yet. But I think I may have figured out how magic works in this world.
Oh, really?
We pony up when we're showing the truest part of ourselves. I was so busy
Oh.
waiting for someone else to give me the answers that I gave up looking for them myself. I'm sure there will be more magical problems that pop up in this world, Like Applejack said, Princess Twilight has her own problems to worry about in Equestria.
That's true.
We can't expect her to always be around to help us.
But maybe I can be?
Oh.
It seems we have a new Wondercolt here at Canterlot High.
A new student.
I'm not sure how much help I could be, but I'd like to try, if you would all give me a chance.
I'm sure I can count on you girls to help her feel at home.
Just like you did for Sunset Shimmer. So this is gonna be now the Humane 7. I just wonder what happened to the other Sunset now. Ooh, looks nice. Is that it? Let's see if there's any more end credits like they did with Rainbow Rocks. Oh, this is hey, she's at
your messages until just now because I was caught in this time travel loop, and honestly,
time travel loop.
the strangest thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
That's the second strangest.
That's what I like to see. Oh my god. Oh man. Well. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright, stay tuned. I'm gonna create a little review for this when I'm done. Nah, actually I'll just speak right now. Okay. Let's see. So, the friendship games. What did I think about it? Nice movie. I wouldn't go as far as like as good as Rainbow Rocks, but it's definitely up. It's definitely like out of all the three Equestria Girls movie, I think this would be a good second place. It's only because, but the thing I really did like about this movie was the end scene. Holy crap! Like, I mean, I think they did the end scene a lot better than the first Equestria Girls, because in the first one they just like zapped Sunset Shimmer and she was like ultimately redeemed to the light, and then but then with this one, Sunset Shimmer was the one who showed Twilight the way to friendship through just not like fully redeeming herself. He's just pretty much Sunset Shimmer just gave her a choice to, and then Twilight of course chose right, and then they pretty much redeemed herself that way, which is a much better way to redeem a character through this movie, and I really did like it. It was a lot. I think it was a lot better than the first one, but not as good as the second. That was the second movie. I still like the second movie. It's only because of Sunset's redemption was a lot better, and of course the Dastlings. Who honestly doesn't like the Dastlings? They're a good set of villains. But anyways, so I like the plot. I mean, the friendship games was pretty much like a backdrop to like of what's really gonna happen, and it just gave us a way to introduce the human Twilight. So pretty much what I can sense is like Crystal Prep is like the equivalent to the Crystal Empire and all that stuff, and then you get the idea. So pretty much that was that, and then let's see, plot wise, I think it was well done, executed, and it had pretty good moments. I mean, it was just pretty much like Twilight going to find out how magic works in this world, and also Sunset too, realizing how it works when she said at the end when they show the true power. But I don't know how that explains the music though, honestly. Maybe that's how they express their true selves, because normally when you write I'll save that for another video. But anyways, I think Sunset didn't like have like a, I don't know who was the main character of the show. I think it was like mostly Sunset and Twilight, and they pretty much work together to or kind of like work on the sides to find out how magic works in the human world. So pretty much but then Sunset just bases off of like experience, which she had little of, because she hasn't like fully grasped friendship yet. But then she's willing to try, but then Twilight tries to go about it by just collecting data and like stuff like that, and then apparently it cost her a lot, and then but then that's how she turned into that demon, I guess. Like, it's like kind of like the same thing with Sunset. Like, when you have all this magic and you feel like you feel very powerful, and that's what Twilight was doing too. She felt all the power and she wanted what she wanted, because you know she has all the magic she wanted, because she has all the magic, and then that's why she like went out and started zapping like everything. So she had everything. She had the power. But then Sunset, I don't know how Sunset actually got. I don't know. Yeah, honestly, how did Sunset get like all the magic from them with the chronometer, you know, and then just like slam dunks that shiz on the ground and creates like another ball of magic, and just creates like she creates like a good version of herself instead of like the demon version of herself on the first Equestria Girls movie. And I'm not gonna lie, that character design looked pretty. I was kind of iffy about it, but you know, I'm not sure if they're actually good with like humanizing monsters. But I think I really did like the plot. I really did like this movie a lot. Like I had some laughs, although I was trying to focus on the movie a lot too, because you know it's a movie I like to watch, but I like to watch it and stuff. But then yeah. So let's see, what else can I talk about? Oh, the principal. Oh my god, she was something, alright. Like, she's kind of like I guess you could say she was kind of like the manipulator of this movie, because you know she manipulates Twilight to do whatever she wants, because Twilight wants to go to this fancy study program, but then of course the principal won't let her have it unless the principal does her doing, and of course the principal is just mostly all about the winning, and she just only cares about her self-interest and not much of the school, and she's just pretty much like she just doesn't give a crap about anyone, let's put it that way. And that's why like Crystal Prep is like the way it is, as it was the way it is, because you know, like a bunch of like, they don't have any no friends, like they're just pretty much on like lone wolves trying to find their way, but of course mostly Twilight. But well, let's see, it's nice to see Cadence too. I mean, I didn't like her design, I'll be honest with you though. So there's that, and I think this movie is good. I really did enjoy it. And then let's see, is there anything else I can talk about? Oh, I like how they introduced like this new school to sequel, and then because you know you're gonna have, it's kind of like it's a dimension after all. It's gotta be like you gotta have the same thing as this and that and this and that and all that stuff. Okay, well anyways, I'll probably come up with a more organized review later on in the future. But anyway, for now, I think this movie was worth watching. Not that much hype. I wasn't very hyped like I was for Rainbow Rocks. That's why I think Rainbow Rocks was a little bit better for me, because the payoff was a lot better. This movie I didn't have enough time to get like fully hyped to, and there wasn't. But the thing is, with this movie, there wasn't that many like sneak peeks and all that stuff, and yeah, you know. Well, okay, well, anyways, I like this movie. I think it's a really great movie to the Equestria Girls sequel, and here's to more Equestria Girls movie, hopefully, because honestly, I really do like these sequels. I don't know about you guys. Okay, well anyways, so then I am Brony Based Analysis, signing out.